There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 4.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have the chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Now here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. Fox the pass to Barnes. From deep. Ellis with a rebound. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Fox. So he gets them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you. It helps keep everyone accountable.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Paul hits them both. 17 seconds left to play in the first. DeRozan, left side. And there it is for him.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Monk. So on the floor for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's Monk. Back to Carter. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Murray, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Kept alive. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. Called in by the Kings. Outside Carter. Stolen by Wembanyama with 1 on the clock. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The Spurs.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The road can be unfriendly. They've clearly risen to the top. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, all of that. No. They're playing in focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here are the Kings now. It's a three-point game. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Tries yet again. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
LaVine passes to Ellis. Goes back up. Rebounded by Fox.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Vassell. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Here's Ellis with the drive. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Spurs up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. Here's Ellis. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Money!
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Puts it up from 12.
Yeah! Timeout. He resets off the spin and calmly knocks down the jumper.
Timeout call. Sacramento. They're behind by 5. 32 seconds left in the final quarter.
Your 916 crew, everyone.
Checked in for San Antonio. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Keegan Murray in for LaRavia. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Vassell's checked in. Timeout called, the Spurs. They're ahead by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end. Putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for San Antonio, Devin Vassell.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're trailing by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Pass to Lyles from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Paul. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.